last game, we found the source of the Orcish rituals that were causing massive thunderstorms. And it turns out they were using Lizardfolk from Zyzzyx's village to make sacrifices to summon a gigantic thunderboar, which you properly took care of once it was summoned in an epic boss battle.
Yay!
And you managed to rescue about a dozen of villagers from Zyzzyx's village. I guess if I had to estimate, like, it's probably about half of what it was in the first place, so, or so, but... and Zyzzyx was given the title of Chieftain.
Huzzah!
The highest ranking spellcaster.
When most of your village dies, it's not too hard to be the highest ranking one.
Yeah. Will he use his power for good or for evil? That will be the question.
He will use it for lawful neutral.
Well, it's logical. Now the most logical thing is to take over Phandalin with an army of lizardmen. So, we went back to Falcon's hunting lodge, where the survivors are recovering, and you regaled Falcon with your fight against the Cult of Talos, and I assume everyone takes a long rest, and that's where we start.
I take a medium rest, but I take 2 of them.
Okay. Okay. Game.
What if I took 3 short
10.
rests?
Take a 10 bonus hit points.
I slept through my alarm, so I missed. I took the whole long rest.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
We didn't cast alarm first.
And cast silent alarm. Apparently, it's actually silent.
But deadly?
Nope, just alarmy.
So silent but alarming. Ooh, that sounds worse. Silent but alarming?
Yeah.
I come out and I go, well, I slept really well. Have you guys been standing here the whole night?
Yeah, your alarm's been going off for 4 hours.
Oh, I flipped it around. Everybody else can hear it, but not me. That makes sense.
They weren't just Verikan saying, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Praise the sun!
Well,
Up 2, feet on the floor.
I believe we have a cart full of meats, salted meats, to be...
Salted pork?
I assume it's pork.
Salted pork. Now, I give you the option a couple days ago to kind of bypass the quest to deliver the goods.
Mm-hmm.
But since then, I came up with a few ways to kind of bring it up to level. But I will still give you that option.
I mean, we're on our way. We're in the character mood. Even if it just ends up being we go there, drop it off, and there's no complication, it's fine with me.
Oh, there's going to be if you guys go, there's going to be complications. Unless you want to skip it. But
I like complications.
okay,
Life is full of complications.
Yeah, for those listening, like it was kind of a lower level quest, so I was like, I don't know if I want to waste my time with this. But there is no wasting time in Dungeons and Dragons, because the real point is we're having fun, right, guys?
The real treasure is the friends you meet along the way.
I haven't met any of you guys.
Oh,
You're all dead to me.
Schrodinger's friends.
For all I know, you guys just only live in this computer box.
Well, I mean,
But in game,
we could just all be, looking at shadows in a cave for all we know.
Alright, Mr. Pluto.
solipsism, yay! But anyway, in character, we do need to drop off a cart full of provisions at a place in the forest, correct? That's where we left off?
Yes.
Yes.
Will, what's his name be? I can't see his name because it's below the
Zam.
yeah, Sam, below the fog of war. Will he be joining us, or are we good with him because we stopped the...
He's still recovering slightly from his wound, but he tells you that now that the main threat of the cultists are gone, he's gonna find his people and try to regroup.
Well, that's good. Shouldn't be that hard to find, horse people.
That's so insensitive.
That's what he is! He's half horse, half person!
Do you know which one he identifies the most as?
No, because he's
Why?
literally half! I've measured!
Well, you didn't ask him. I mean, don't ask him. That's very rude to ask.
He's not wearing pants. I just want to make that point again.
I like it that way.
You were worried about me.
All right, we have a guest. But I am ready to continue. I think I filled up on
Yeah, hold
darts.
on.
Shall we sally forth?
Who?
Sally forth means to leave like your castle and go meet your attackers head on, but also it's a joke with Sally.
If you wish for Sally to be fourth in line, she will oblige you.
I don't do it.
Sally's first with me, and I wink at her.
Whoa.
Sally puts
She's
one,
just a child.
Sally puts one hand. She's short. She's not a child.
She's literally 3 days
Oh,
old.
she is.
I mean-
Yeah, she's very young.
She puts one
Only a
hand
couple
over her
days old.
eye. She puts one hand over her eye and then gets rid of it. Takes it off her eyes. That's her. That's how she blinks now.
Should really invent
I
eyelids.
love it.
Yeah.
Manually opens and closes her eyes.
Yeah. If she wants to blink or something, she'll just put her hands over her eyes and just like a peekaboo fashion.
I love it.
Let's go.
Onward to glory.
I thought we were going to the provision place.
We can find
Wow.
glory there.
Corellin will like the path.
Lori, that was a good movie.
That's not that far a walk. About half a day's journey through the woods.
Not that far.
Um,
It's only like how much?
2 miles.
A few miles.
Like 10 miles. One thing I worry about too much in my games is literal space.
Oh, because you
That
don't want to
wasn't-
sound dumb. Like it takes you 2 days to get there, but it's 2 miles.
It can
Well, this
become
is
a
like-
slog.
Unless it's important to the campaign setting, like
Yeah.
Tomb of Annihilation or something. I don't really.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's one thing with Critical Role, because the characters have narrative stuff to do every night, is that they can have a full day of walking and then a full night of 3 watches with characters coming out and talking. We can't do that.
So it's either 20 miles, like the map says, or a few miles, like I say.
Love it.
Either way, we have
But,
to go that way.
Like the ground in the woods has that after the rain smell,
It's awesome.
Mm.
Since it's been raining straight for like a week and a half. This has that aroma to it. And all the droplets of water reflecting the sunlight from the sky.
Sounds
Creating
magical.
atmosphere. I'm creating atmosphere as I get.
Yes, it's wonderful.
Look at all these adventures. So you have your oxen pulling the cart behind you.
You think we should jump on the oxen or the cart rather than it just... that's fine. I assume it's following us.
I think we're about to see it, possibly.
Oh, the oxen. I don't have a mic on for it,
Oh,
but it's a trunk behind you.
okay.
with its provisions.
They're moosing.
Cooped up in that thing. It's been cooped up in that little stall with only a centaur to talk to for days. The logging camp spreads along the south shore of a river, where a dozen tents are arranged on a sandy beach. Near the dock stands a cabin with logs stacked under a awning. Older cabins close by have been torn down to leave only stone chimneys and foundations. A grim silence hangs over the camp, and you see no one around. Let me reveal a little more.
That's concerning. Are there any tracks in the... Oh, that clears things up. We can also see Tybor Wester.
Yeah, he's in that room. Not really meant to, but it's okay.
Spoilers.
Are there any tracks like that look like people left in a hurry, or any like monsters come in on the ground?
Do a perception check.
Perception, not survival.
You want.
I mean,
Sure, fine.
proper survival for tracking, so I'll do that.
Yeah, survival.
-2. Not bad. 12.
Since it's been so muddy the past several days, you don't really see any tracks.
Can I do a history check to see if I remember what this place was like in the olden days?
Sure.
The olden days of the olden days.
There was just woods here.
Yes, I remember this place many, many years ago. There was nothing but trees. That is all.
Was this tree here?
That tree was there.
Awesome.
But it was very small.
No, it was over
So
there.
the only intact building you see is right here.
Okay. Is there a chimney on it? Is any smoke coming out of it?
No.
Okay.
Looking at the ruins of one of these other ones, does it look like they were burned down or like destroyed some other way?
You're
Because if they look
This
like they
is
were
ver-
stomped by like a dragon, it's a little different than if they were caught on fire.
so. This seems to be the remains of an old cabin. The stone foundations remain, but the rest has collapsed.
It looks like it was structural damage, and not like it didn't like burn down.
No, there's no evidence of any fire.
Okay.
How long does it look like the camps over here have been empty? Like, is the fire is it recent? Like, is fire warm? I guess you said it's muddy. It's been raining. Never mind.
Oh, it's been raining for a week.
Okay.
Like, it's stone cold.
Reaper.
Reaper.
I wonder if that was an intentional choice. Are there any personal... I'm going to look through this set of tents here. I want to see if there's any, like, personal effects or anything, or if they look completely unpacked. Packed up.
Can you give me a perception check?
I will give you a perception check. A dirty 20.
Yeah, you see, like, this is probably where the loggers probably slept. You see, bedrolls, some personal effects. And does Zyzzyx, you think you feel a vibration underneath you?
Oh, shoot. I run back to the group and I say, does it feel like a very similar vibration I felt before beneath me? Like when Cryovane was under us? Is that what it reminds me of?
Fairly similar, yes.
Okay. I'm running back
But
and yelling.
It's very, very faint.
Okay, I run back and I yell, the ground was shaking, ground was shaking, ground was shaking, like Cryovane, and I yell it so everyone can hear me. I don't know if we should be here. It was a lot fainter than before. And do I feel it over here now that I am however many feet away?
I don't hear you.
50
Give me
feet
another
away.
perception.
Okay. 17.
You kind of stand still,
Hmm.
but you don't feel anything.
Okay.
Let the ground vibrate.
Okay, guys, so I don't feel it anymore, but over by the tents, about 50 feet over there, I could feel the ground shaking. So we should be very wary or
Sorry, go ahead.
or not be here. Those are the two options.
I'm looking in through the window. I didn't hear him scream. I was unperceptive.
Now, what did you roll before, Mark?
That was just
12?
for me, perception. So I just want to see if I heard him yelling and by my own rules. And I decided I didn't with a 7.
But you were going to rewind a little bit to when you're at the ruins.
Oh, okay.
And since you were looking around, give me a proper
Perception?
perception roll. Yeah.
Nice.
30-20.
That would be proper.
So you look around, and the most of the structure is like the stone foundations and the chimney. And you take a look at the chimney, and you find like 13 little stick dolls that have been like tied together, and they all have like a dry reddish tint to them.
Let me go show that to everybody else. It's like, anybody know what this is? And can I make like some sort of history or religion roll to see if I notice any significance of it?
Yeah, give me a religion check.
7.
It seems to be like some sort of religious ritual object, but you're not quite sure what it could be.
I'm gonna do a religion check on the dolls. Damn,
I'll suck.
they're just dolls. Give them to Sally.
Sally lights up. Literally.
Sally, do you even
How is
produce
she
dopamine when you have fun?
Sally just stares back at you with a blank, emotionless face, but somehow she seems to convey all the answers you were looking for.
My God, it's true. Anyway, here you go. I give her the dolls.
She hugs them dearly.
Verikan notices that they seem to be small totems that have been tied together in the shape of people,
That's creepy.
and they've been dipped in a pig's blood.
Oh, that sounds like a bad time happening.
Sorry.
I'm not sure. If
Sally must love that.
Yes, this pleases Sally even more.
may want to clean those.
I think the blood is a bonus for her.
To be fair, I don't think she can catch disease.
She can spread it, though.
That's true. Wear a mask, Sally. Wear a mask.
PSA brought to you by.
Anyway, I'm going to make my way proper as I was doing over to the. Gonna look in the window. Do I see anything?
Yes, you're able to look in the window, and it's not like it's dark in there, but the walls seem to be not made of wood, seem to be covered in some dark, organic-like substance.
Are they wood on the outside, or does it look like the inside's just been covered in something?
The outside is wood.
Feeling around in all the trees.
What trees?
I kind of call over as like, guys? Sally? Might want to take a look at this. This is very, very weird.
Thunderboar level weird or heart and disembodied heart weird?
Disembodied heart minus the organs weird.
Ah. Kind of. So.
You guys make of this. I'm
So,
gonna start looking at other windows, see if I see anything or anybody.
If you want my honest opinion,
Honestly, yes.
I say we burn the building down.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's the wood is probably extremely wet.
What about the ground shaking? Zyzzyx said.
Yes, that just means there's something under there. Hopefully it's not a dragon.
They won't like a fire being lit above them.
I always thought dragons flew, not Doug.
I go around to all the windows. Do I see anything interesting or anybody inside?
Oh, I wonder how you knew that. So, this is obviously a room connected to the building. Seems to be in like an office area. The walls aren't covered with goo. But you do see a heavy-set man kind of huddled in the corner.
Does he look like he's not like naked or like freaking out or like a zombie or anything like that?
Hold on, let me look it up. Is he naked? He is not naked.
Okay. I just want to make sure, like maybe if he's going insane, he'd probably, get rid of his clothes.
For some reason.
Maybe he was suffering from hypothermia. I don't know. I instinctively just knock on the window to try and get his attention. Hey! Hey! Hey!
The man kind of startles awake, and you can hear through the window, "Oh my God, they're back! They're back!" And he huddles even tighter.
Guys, there's a survivor.
Oh. I put my
back
torch
room
and
over
tinderbox down.
Yeah, just wait a little bit.
Right here, right?
Don't open the door, big fellow. What if it's like the blob?
What is
Or the thing.
blob?
What if it's like the thing? The thing that eats you?
It's just a door. I'm gonna open
We
it.
call it the thing, because it could be anybody.
No,
Shouldn't they
Verikan,
be called the body then?
there's no sunlight inside. Don't do it.
But Verikan, there is a door right in front of you.
Yes, and I open it.
Oh.
So yeah, this room seems to be I guess in this world there is blob and slime monsters. But this organic substance are just oozing all over the floor and the walls. And in this corner right here, you can see what appears to be about a half a dozen or so large eggs, about the size of a soccer ball.
Oh no.
Can we investigate them to see what they look like, or see what they are, if we know what they are?
And we'll say, Verikan, you have to walk in the room in order to see this. We'll take a few steps in.
The wall is solid for me.
Oh, the lighting. Okay.
Yeah, if you got the lighting on, you've probably got the
Yeah,
prevent
well-
movement setting.
Warded by walls.
I haven't triggered the cutscene yet. I can't walk through.
I definitely
Put
want to
that off.
take a look. Oh, we're in now.
Yay.
I apparently run in ahead of you.
Yeah, one of you can make a nature check.
I know nature. It's kind of a thing. Apparently, I don't know it that well. Oh.
This is indoor nature. You're not used to that.
These should not be here.
None of you quite rolled high enough, but it does look insectoid in nature.
Sectatoid.
And as several of you walk in, over 3 of you, you hear the ground beneath you vibrate. Much harder Zyzzyx than you felt before. And right in front of you
Oral quake.
erupts this hideous bug-like, like this abomination of a creature.
That
It
is a
looks,
hydralisk.
it looks like a. Yeah, I was about to say it looks like a hydralisk from StarCraft, or like an ant lion, and it lets out a roar with mucus and stuff just coming out of its toothy little mouth. And I want everyone to roll initiative.
Now, question: these dolls that Sally's holding, are they just chained together? Because she could just drape it over her neck.
You know, the important stuff.
Yeah.
You're able to take the strings and make a necklace out of it.
And that's what Sally's doing. It's
Also,
walking in front of that guy.
also put Verikan in a square. That's going to be important.
I don't want to.
Well, I hope you are happy with playing with fractional grids.
Verikan plays outside the box.
And I'm just staring in at the window, looking at it, and going, "Oh boy, I'm glad I'm outside."
Everyone?
Rolled a 20.
Yep, and I rolled 21.
Nice.
Hey, we all kind of rolled high here, so
Hi ho, hi here.
Yeah, so this gigantic insectoid like creature just erupted from the ground as you all walked in. It's kind of like right in front of the eggs. In the corner.
Careful, it might graboid you.
Meanwhile, Dardagon's, what a lovely day.
Luckily, BigFellow's up first, so we'll see how that influences my turn.
And Dardagon goes fishing.
Seeing this bug, I instinctively scooch over this way towards it, and then I cast Fury Fire. Fury Fire.
Bark.
That was my angel boy who barked. And then, so it has Fairy Fire on it, and I get 2 attacks since I'm level 5. So what I do next is, at advantage, I will smack it with my Warhammer.
Was Fairy Fire bonus action?
No, it was my first action. Now I got a second. I got a.
You have
No.
Oh.
Yeah. One. You still have one action, but that action you can attack twice.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I read that. I understood it wrong. All right,
Yeah,
so
I haven't played a character that can do this yet. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So I still just cast Fairy Fire.
sure.
And then Sally comes forward with a devastating Force Rend.
She's blinking at it. Devastating to what?
Devastating to the
Fly?
smaller humans.
Yeah, so she gives it a little punch.
Mhm.
It does 3 damage.
Pink.
Every hit point counts.
Artigon.
I have no idea what's going on, but I hear some commotion, so I'm going to go ahead and just run over here. And I'm going to actually just dash and peek in. And I assume there's enough light in there that I can now see this thing.
Yeah, you see this big insect thing.
And I'm like,
It's looming over the party.
nope! And I'm going to use the rest of my movement to run
Away.
back to the window. I'm going to start tapping on it, trying to get... Basically, I'm going to start trying to break open the window to get this guy out of it. But that's all I can do on my turn.
Okay.
Oh, real quick,
Fuck
did you
off.
want to... BigFellow, Bo, did you want to switch out any of the magic items that you made as an Artificer? Because I still have a pole collapsing.
No, you can get the bolt collapsing.
Okay. Just want to make sure you didn't have something in mind.
Nothing in mind just yet.
Okay.
I would like to move over to Murook and give him a bardic inspiration.
Alright.
So,
Thank you very much, Miss Kahn.
Just go right down to Bardic Inspiration. Just click one of the uses.
Click what?
Just check one. Click.
Oh, I did it.
So now Murook has a Bardic Inspiration. That's a bonus actually. You still got an attack or an
I
action.
saw.
Yeah, you still have a regular action.
Yeah, you can ask Murook to scooch over and you can see through that window. Or you can probably walk through the door. Then.
Oh,
You can do a crossbow through the window.
Can I do a crossbow through the window?
Yeah.
Okay.
There are a lot of people in front of you, so do it at disadvantage, since you're doing it through a small opening.
What do I press?
Control for disadvantage.
Don't hit us.
Nope, not enough to hit it.
I didn't hit
Bounces
anybody
off
else.
it. No, thankfully not.
Eh.
Verikan's too short.
well, I'm gonna move. Well, after she makes her shot, I move back to here, I guess, and then from there, I'm gonna go here,
Yeah, into the
and
window.
Through the wall.
no, hold on. Let me mark where I was going. I'm going.
You can move 40 feet.
Yes.
You can.
Yeah. I got it at level 5.
When you're raging,
That's-
I believe.
No, I get 40 just walking.
Oh, as a barbarian thing?
Yeah.
You take really long steps now.
Yep. Before I attack, I'm going to do my bonus action of I'm going to rage up.
What?
And we all know what time it is. We are rolling. I rolled a 4, which, according to the big old chart, means. Well, my great axe suddenly starts glowing.
Okay.
It is now brightly shining. I guess the light shines
Does that
for
mean
me
it
as
can
well.
return to you?
Yeah, it means, and I can also throw it if I were so
And it returns
inclined.
to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and the
You
damage is now
basically
force. And the damage is force.
Also, you become a ranged barbarian.
Yeah, and the damage is now force instead of
Yep.
slashing. And and since I'm also level 5, I get double attack.
Yep.
So here we go. Wait, is he still got? Did he get fairy fire on him?
Yes.
Yes.
So
You have
I get to
advantage
make.
for both of your attacks.
Hey.
Is that adding rage?
It is not. It would add that separately. So add
Wow.
2. I believe your rage is
Yeah, I think it's 2 rage.
plus
be sick.
2 until level 9. So yeah.
Yeah.
So you
sorry,
takes 10 damage from that first one. And then 11 damage from the other one.
Nice.
Nice hit.
And it's
It's
dead.
looking, yeah, it's looking bloody.
And that was force damage. So I don't know if that factors in.
You've really, really felt it.
Yeah.
Force is one of the least resisted and immune damages, so it's really good.
If you're resistant to damage, does that mean you just get half the damage?
Yeah.
Zyzzyx.
All right. I am gonna from back here. Just move over by the door, and I'm gonna try to thorn whip this guy. Level 5, still using a cantrip attack, but I rolled an 8. Oh, sorry, with advantage. Or would that be? It's a spell attack.
Yeah.
It's all attacks have advantage on it, I believe. So as long as you roll an attack.
How about another 8?
First 8 misses. The
Okay.
next 8 hits. You give it 2 quick whips. But
I mean, there's a good chance. I believe that the damage of cantrips ends up raising at level 5 too. So
Yes.
Oh, yep, you're right. So it's
Yep.
not unreasonable to be using it.
yeah,
Okay.
they're good for the entirety of a game.
Understood.
Most
If
cantrips,
you can-
most of the time.
not all.
Yeah, and if you can hit with them.
Yeah.
You were
Verikan.
kidding when you said the second one hit, right?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
DM has that power.
Yeah.
Verikan, your turn. Don't do fireball.
Please don't.
When I do that,
Yes.
I miss Kaboom.
Sally's looking at you saying, do it.
16 will hit. It's 7 damage. It's looking pretty hurt now. And this thing really, like, you were quick to act when this thing popped up. You were so freaked out by it.
surprise!
Just going up.
Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah. Excuse me, do you have any? Oh, no.
Oh, no. Sally will deflect attacks that happen on Verikan and Murook.
You can only choose one. It's a reaction, so like if somebody attacks, you can choose disadvantage.
Yeah, you can say who. So this thing is now, like, bleeding out of all its orifices, which are all over his body. But he rears back and spews this nasty-looking acid in front of you. Which is going to hit... It's only going to hit one person. But it's going to hit you, Verikan, since you're the last thing to hit it. And I want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Deflect attack.
It doesn't work against saving throws. Especially
Yeah.
not that one.
So yeah, you get a face full of acid, you take 17 damage. That was a 5, a 6, and a 6.
That's spicy
There's room
meatball.
for improvement, Joey. That's all.
I mean, this is like Exorcist type crap here.
The goggles, they do nothing.
Get split pea soup all over you.
Yeah, you're lucky you're wearing those sunglasses. Been right in your eyes. The big fellow, it's your turn.
Alright. I will do 2 attacks for this action. I'll take out my mighty warhammer and bring it down on the skull of this enemy.
Sure.
Is that it?
13 does not hit.
Alright, so I bring it up again, and I attack again.
That hits.
And then what happens is Sally jumps on top of the, brings her fist down on top of my warhammer from behind, with it, and then let's see her. And let's see what happens. Hold on. Advantage.
Does it click? Like this right here. On the front page. You never rolled damage.
Sally.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Is that two-handed, I'm assuming?
Yeah, two-handed.
Yeah, enough to kill it. How do you want to kill it?
I want to just like bash its brains, but I want it to be like with the aid of Sally, just like extra force crack and a giant explosion of brain matter and ichor come out.
Yeah, so like this thing's elongated head just splits open and just a bunch of gooey brains just pour out and explode onto Verikan.
To wash away the acid.
Yeah. And it kind of falls to the ground and it falls to the ground and kind of curls up as it dies. It lets out a little. It's dead.
Someone have a napkin.
I'm currently, because it ended before my turn, I'm currently just trying to break open the door with a rock, or the window with a rock.
Actually, I could, since we're over, I'm gonna go. I hear something going on in the other room, and I go to the other, and I try to open the door here, try and get in that way.
There's another one in there.
Door actually opens perfectly fine.
And then I go in and say, "What's going on in here?"
Does an 18 break a window?
You would break a window.
Going by the generic object rules, it's got 13 AC, so it probably would. So as soon as he busts in, just break open the window.
Yeah, so from one end of the room, this elephant man slams open this door, and from the opposite end, a window breaks. This man is just freaking the heck out. They're coming from both sides!
Sir, we have killed the giant bug.
You killed it?
Yes, it is quite dead.
I'm not the old man. I'm Tardigan.
I was trying to say that you need to calm down, sir.
I am calm.
I'm not talking to you. I know.
Stop looking at me.
Wait, why are you yelling?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
So, yeah, this man stands up, and he goes, You killed it?
It is quite dead.
I couldn't leave the room. Every time I stuck a foot out, I could hear it beneath my feet.
If you kindly care to look, you will see the giant gooey remains of the creature.
With my nature check, can I tell if the eggs that are in this room are the eggs of this giant creature?
Give me a moment. Just go ahead and roll nature. Yeah, he looks out, and he just, wrenches, yeah, it's dead all right.
I'm gonna be trying to smash the eggs.
So BigFellow, you safe to assume that they're the same species.
All right, Sally goes
yeah,
down.
nature form. Yeah, so you start just bashing these eggs in, and you just hear tiny little whimpers, like, as whatever's growing inside them just like begins to die, and the eggs begin to pop.
Can we
Just a boy.
Let's burn down the house. Let's all get out of here. Just burn it down when you're done with that.
Oh, that sounds like a...
I am not walking through the dirty room. I am crawling back out the window, trying not to cut myself on the shards of glass.
You burn this entire forest down. If it gets rid of those damn creatures. It's a good idea. I'm not walking through that either. And he, like...
This way.
He kind of, like, tries to go through the window.
I go and give him a hand.
He kind of falls out of it.
You okay, sir?
So he stands right back up. He goes, Nice, Tybor Wester, at your service. Welcome to my wonderful logging camp. I'm guessing my brother sent you.
I thought Wester was familiar. You're a lot more, outgoing than your brother. Wester's the mayor.
Townsmaster.
Townmaster, yeah.
Yeah, Townsmaster. You would, recognize from the quest that he was actually a half-brother.
Does anybody have any way to
Yes,
light this entire area on fire? We need something that can do, I don't know, maybe 40 feet of fire? Anything?
Well,
No?
I've got enough.
That I know of.
I could give Sally a torch and she can run.
Verikan, you're a cleric of a sun god. I'm sure you could set something on fire.
They wanna stand back, Heartwester.
Zyzzyx, you might want to leave the building.
Do I want to?
Yes. For sure. I'm going to go the long way.
Place. I do want to light it on fire, though.
Okay. I guess.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, let's go back here. I suggest y'all get a little bit farther away than that.
You keep on backing up further and further. But, like, the closer you get to the, the ruined building, Tybor kind of hesitates. And goes, I'm not going any closer than this. And he gets closer to the water.
Oh.
Well,
I think it might be... I
We
don't...
killed it.
The way he's reacting, I think that...
You think that was the only one?
We saw.
That was not a sentence I wanted to hear today.
I didn't go out the door because of the goo. I didn't go out the window because those damn creatures carried away my entire logging crew.
Okay, well, how about this? Let's head south really quickly.
Well, we can't... Well, while we're standing, since we're here, why don't we set this building on fire, since it needs to go.
We also need to find out a place to put the supplies. Where do you want the supplies, sir?
Damn the supplies. This guy's just swearing up a storm. Wow.
Wow. Sausage.
Put a quarter in the swear jar.
Listen, I'll sign for the goods if you can clear out the rest of those things, because I'm gonna have a heck of a time recouping any losses and rehiring people. So I'll stay near the water where there's no ground.
There's ground under the water.
What?
Is this
Are you
foreshadowing?
sure there's... Sir, do you think there might be anything in the lake?
It's actually a river, but he goes, can't be worse than those giant bug things.
3 rounds later.
You realize now that you've said that it's probably something worse.
Look, the longer you stay out there, the longer it's going to take for... we're going to have to stay here and the things are going to come out. Let's just leave, and we can figure this out. We can come back with an army. I don't actually care if we have an army or not. I'm just telling him that.
Wait, we're not going to stay here and smash the bugs? Because I kind of want to stay here and smash the bugs.
Sally wants to stay here and smash the bugs.
I'll just sit here and eat some pork.
Well,
The pork...
all right then, if that's what everybody wants. I start stomping the ground. Hey, bugs, come on out! Come on out, bugs! Is this what you guys want?
Yes.
I just turned to look at Dargan and say, "Could we?" I said smash the bugs. I didn't say smash the bugs now. Maybe see if we can find. Maybe see if we can. Maybe
I kind of want to smash the bugs.
flush them out. See if we kind of flush them out first.
Verikan just starts hopping up and down on the ground as if that's going to summon them.
It might. Okay. You
One
know
of them
what?
One of them came outside that house. Can't we just see if there's a tunnel underneath there?
You know what? Fine. If this is how we're going to do this, I bend my knees, and then I just take a giant freaking leap into the air.
Takes a full, maybe 2-3 inches off the ground.
I thought elephants were supposed to jump.
It's an impressive stomp, but nothing happens.
See, I don't think that's going to work.
Zyzzyx, where did you feel the original vibrations?
It was southeast of here. Over here.
Well, I'm going to start walking that way. Against my better judgment.
I mean,
Dargan, why don't I go? Dargan, why don't I go? I'd start rushing towards Dargan.
Do I feel any vibration?
I'm going to cast a Cure Wounds on myself in the meantime.
That's fair.
So go ahead. Do a perception check, Dargon.
Well,
You do feel a slight tremor.
Ah.
I'm going to
Yeah,
take a dart
Where?
and throw it directly into the ground below me.
I'm going.
Which direction?
Literally where I'm standing.
Below you?
Like, while he's doing that, I'm basically going to leap over to him and just land on the ground.
One little rule, guys. When one character says he's going to do something,
Okay.
please wait a moment so I can do that before you start doing something.
Okay. Sorry.
Everybody run in circles.
Yeah, so... No, it's easy to overtalk when there's so many, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, you throw a tiny little dart on the ground. Nothing happens.
Pick it back
All
up.
right.
There, I've killed them all.
I use the dart mark as a target and jump on top of it.
I step out of the way.
Give me a strength check. Or athletics check. You don't get advantage of that, do you?
Actually, I think I did. There's a little white dot. I got proficiency.
Look what you're seeing.
It's not advantage,
No,
though.
that's an advantage, yeah.
Well, you got a crit and a fail.
Double, yep.
For both your rolls. Yeah, you saw pretty hard, and you feel another rumble. Definitely stronger than before.
Wait, can Chaka Kahn feel it too?
Did you play music to Laura?
At this point, you all can feel it.
Chaka Kahn goes to this tree that BigFellow remembers, and she touches it, and she casts Speak with Plants, and she asks, why the ground shakes beneath their feet.
Smart.
Except,
Nice.
Yeah,
except
love it.
well, I think, there are bugs up under there. I'm guessing that's why.
I'm talking
Just
to
a
the
guess.
So it remembers from the past day.
It has roots that go deep.
Basically, it magically
It's-
makes it somewhat sentient.
Yeah, it says, yeah, it goes, my roots have been disrupted. It's been
So it's
corrupted.
disrupted your roots.
The ground shakes even more. He goes, the creatures arrive once more. Cannot move to safety, cannot move. Pray it does not see me.
Noble roots. Fear not.
And it whispers, roll for initiative. As another one of these creatures erupt right next to where you've been making all your stomping and dart throwing.
You have to clear the first turner first, right? There we go.
This one just yells, "Stop making so much noise!" Doesn't really say that.
I got
Oh.
23.18.
Let's do another one.
Actually, that should just be 14. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, so with one final shake, another one of these creatures come up from the ground. It's looming over you. Darting on, what do you do?
Great, Gobs of Verhoeven! And I'm going to take out my hand axe. And, actually, no, I'm going to go ahead and step back 5 feet.
We'll take a bite at you.
Go for it.
So, yeah, it takes you take a bite back, and this thing lunges forward and bites you right in the arm for 23.
That'll hit.
And you take 11 slashing damage. And 4 acid damage as this thing's poisonous teeth is sinking to your arm.
And then I'm going to go ahead
And when you make a,
Oh, more to it. Go ahead.
and it's not letting go.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Do I need to make something?
No, but you are grappled right now.
Okay. Well, that didn't work as I intended.
Well, I guess it's still your turn. You could try to escape.
Yeah, it's still my turn. Well, technically, it
Yeah.
doesn't have an action. It doesn't. It's whatever. Never mind. So I will attempt to escape the grapple.
No, this is part of its attack. It's grappling.
Yeah, there's some. Yeah, it's minor. It's fine. I will attempt
Well,
to escape the
no,
grapple.
there's a rule. There's a rule.
No,
like, is there a
no.
rule
I understand. Yeah, no, I'm overthinking things.
Okay.
Don't worry. I will use my acrobatics, unless
Yes,
it's a
give me a-
specific DC.
Inspiration.
It says escape DC 13. Doesn't say what your roll.
So it's a grapple, so it's athletics or acrobatics for me.
Yeah, so you could do that.
13 exact. Thank you. +7.
Yeah, so you're able to
I will step.
like
I will step
tear
back
his
several feet,
mouth away.
and I will now throw a dart at it, as God intended.
Is that a bonus action?
No, it's I'm sorry. That's right. It was an action to do that. I will use my my God, I always forget what it's called. Not second wind. Action surge.
I know what
there
is
it
the
is.
extra attack. Yeah.
Action surge. So yeah, I will then attack with a dart, doing 10 damage. And I will actually also hit it with a distracting strike maneuver. So I will expend a superiority dice to give the next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than me has advantage for the start of my next turn. And I will add the d6.
Somehow. Curious about how a dart does that.
That's why I chose to be a dart. It's funny. So it does an extra 3 damage. Then I will take my second attack with my action surge. Doing a 10, which probably won't hit.
That's not a hit.
And then I'll go ahead and do my quick toss. So I get a bonus action superiority die attack. So one more dart. Completely miss.
Well, misses too.
Ah,
So you're doing all these fancy dart moves, but only one of them connects.
Look, and look at my hand and it's shaking. I'm like, it's my turn.
It's like Dan Hibiki from Street Fighter doing all these flashy moves, but landing 0 hits.
Chaka, your turn.
he's not nearly as stylish or pink.
I'm Darky.
Crossbow. Do I get advantage because of what Dartagon just did?
Yep.
Press again. Shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This for one round.
One attack.
Just the one attack, so this is the only one that gets advantage.
19.
Okay.
I roll
It
damage.
hits.
You click.
I'm clicking it.
That's not rolling damage when she clicks it.
I'm confused. I pressed it.
Yeah.
What'd
Do
you
it.
press?
Do it in roll 20 or beyond.
Make sure on D&D Beyond you click the little red dice logo that pops up and not the actual thing. Otherwise, it doesn't get piped over to. I don't think it gets piped over.
Right, so
Did I screw up?
You can click it on the chat in Roll20.
No, she can't. That's what she's saying. So do it in D&D Beyond. Click the damage.
1d8 plus 2.
No, I'll just click it. Oh yeah, it's not working. Yeah.
Roll.
Nice.
That's another 10 damage.
And so only that one attack gets advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did I do a Bardic Inspiration on BigFellow?
Yes.
Then that's what I'll do.
It's on features.
Feature.
Did Murook already use his Bardic Inspiration?
Not doesn't it run out at the end of battle?
No, last
Yeah,
10 minutes.
It ran out.
So he didn't use it?
I didn't have a chance to.
Hey,
Alright, BigFellow, use what I just gave you.
if I need to.
Am I just wasting this inspiration? I totally use it all the time.
BigFellow, your turn, quickly.
Alright. So I rush up to this big old bug. And I bring out my mighty warhammer. And I don't attack it for advantage, right? It was just Chaka's.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I smack it with my warhammer. Was that an advantage? Damn it. Shit.
Holy
Yeah, that one
crap!
misses.
That would have been nice.
Yeah, sorry about that. So that first one misses. And
All for
8.
naught.
It also misses.
We are bad at bug squishing.
Well, we squished the first one pretty good.
Yeah. Then Sally comes up to it and tries to punch it in the face.
Or that one hits.
Mm-hmm. Like, can I retroactively use my inspiration on my first one?
It probably would have helped.
Alright, never mind then.
Your daughter hits stronger than you do.
That's my girl.
Yeah, that one's looking really bloody.
Now, all right. Now it's my turn.
Well, because of all this commotion, looks like you might have woken up some other ones.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Ah,
Who did he have again?
There's 2 more are up from the ground nearby.
well,
Okay, so Barbarian inspiration is still good. It only
This
lasts
one's
2.
going to take.
I mean, used it.
He's going to run up right about here. It's going to measure out thing here. Let's loose another spray of acid in a straight line in front of them. I want you all to make dexterity saving throw. I want Murook, BigFellow, Verikan, and this other Ankeg. Make dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, and Keg.
yeah, I don't make it.
Did you say
You're a
Zyzzyx?
barbarian. You don't you have danger sense, or is that only when you are?
I see it coming,
So roll
but even
5.
then, I still yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Huh. Wow. And did you say Zyzzyx too? You did, didn't you?
No, Murook, BigFellow, Verikan.
Man, if I could roll my strength instead of my dex, boy, this would be a whole different thing.
So, Verikan, BigFellow takes 7 acid damage. Murook, you take the full 14.
Woof.
This thing fails too, so it takes a brunt. Perhaps it knew it was already near death's door. This was going to run up to you, Murook. Take a bite out of you.
Take a bite out of
14.
Nope. I just grab both of its jaws and hold it open. So I'm just standing there looking at it, getting very mad.
Murook, your turn.
I jerk loose. I rage up. And let's see what happens real quick.
Flump, 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 flump.
A flump. We get a. My little flump friend has come back to visit.
Flump, flump.
Flump, flump.
And he
Flumpy
appears. Let me see here. And he appears right here.
Where?
Right here.
Nope. Sorry, but you can't control them. Maybe I'll add a creature sometime. But
Alright.
Alright. He just appears there. His alpha goes from 0 to 100. This goes through.
Actually, hold on. Hold on. Is it too late to change my mind and say he actually appears here? Would you say that's within 5 feet of both of them?
Oh,
It
yeah.
is within 5 feet of both of them, yes.
Oh, yes. Good. Very, very good.
Diagonals are 5 feet when you're measuring distance.
Oh,
Or
very,
for
very
movement,
good.
sorry.
Okay, since I'm raged up and I'm good to go, I attack this thing twice. I attack this one in front of me. Wait, or is this one dead?
This one is.
This one.
This one is on its last 4 legs.
Can I attack 2 different creatures, or can I attack 2 different creatures?
Attack. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna attack this one first.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. So you just take the mandibles that you grabbed hold of and then slice them right off, along with like the front of his face falls over.
All right, and I'm going to attack this one.
$18, that one hits. It takes 8 damage.
And as I end my turn, my little flump friend just starts going flump, 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 and then with one final flump, these two take 2 damage.
Gives a little fart, I imagine. That's how I Flub's just speaking farts. Ian King goes, "This is why I left the Underdark, to get rid of it, to get away from these things." Zyzzyx.
Alright, Zyzzyx is going to back up a little and cast Flaming Sphere to go. Hold on, get my little. Where are you? That way. And I'm gonna put it here, and then use my bonus action to slam it into that guy.
Alright. For 4 damage.
Is that what it said? Shoot. Then yes. That is a very poor roll. But yes.
And I put an icon up to remind us of concentration.
Oh, smart. Thank you.
Hooray.
And then let me see. Any creature that ends its turn. Okay. And that is my turn.
Verikan.
I'm really not liking these things.
No.
I'm gonna rush over, and he's very simple in his decisions, and go for it with a battle axe, and probably misses.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay. Let's see. Is anybody really hurt?
I am.
Okay.
There you go.
I'll toss a healing.
Oh.
Not at all.
I'm making a good chunk of health.
Yeah, but that's not really hurt.
He's been hurt for real.
Heal for 7.
I feel.
Well, I'm probably about to take a lot of damage.
You should rage.
I am raging.
Oh. Yeah, it
Against
doesn't
the
help you
machine.
with acid.
Oh.
Already gone.
Looking at the one that's closest to me, directly south, I'm just going to dart it.
I'm gonna use a
Dirty.
ghost train.
Dirty 20 for 10 damage.
Damn.
You really throw those
Gets
darts
him right
on?
in. Gets him right in one of his many eyes.
I'm going to aim for one of the other eyes and dart him with my second attack.
It also hits in one of his many eyes.
I am going to re-roll that d4 to see if I can get something higher than a 2. I can do that with my Piercer feat. So this will either be good or bad. Same thing, so no difference.
Okay. Yeah, he's
and I'm
looking-
going to go ahead and second wind myself. I get 1d10 plus 5 HP. Ooh, 14 back. That's almost all I needed. And that's a bonus action, so then I'm going to back up a little more. That's my turn.
Chaka.
I'm gonna go over here and then do my crossbow again.
Go, Chaka.
It's birthday.
With the, I guess, with the B.
B.
Yeah.
What B?
Never mind.
Yeah, that hits.
Can I click it?
Oh,
Oh,
good.
it worked.
It worked.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, which one are you hitting?
I'm hitting the ones 12 o'clock from me.
Directly north.
Hits it in a spot right between its armory plates.
I believe that's called a carapace.
Yeah, get it right.
Actually, it's actually Carapace's monster.
Alright. So, I am going to come up this way. And I'm going to take out my my Warhammer again and try to, like, clunk it.
Clunk it.
Clunk.
Okay, good.
Twist it.
Does 15 work?
Pop it.
Does.
It does?
Yeah.
I picked up what
You
you
have-
put down.
You have clunked it good.
And I'm gonna clunk it again. That does not hit.
No, it does not hit.
Alright. And Sally comes up from over here, and she tries to clunk it again.
One hits. It's 3 damage.
And thus concludes our turn.
The one that's hurt is gonna. It kind of turns towards Sally, even though Murook seems like it's kind of the bigger threat at this point. It takes a bite, but a 6 will miss.
6 is a miss.
This one crawls down here. Well, first it will. It's not regain its acid charge. This one also goes up to Sally. $20.
20 does hit.
Takes 15 slashing, 5 acid damage as it bites down onto her shoulder and is grappled. It takes 20 damage. And Dardagon, you feel a massive earthquake
Uh-oh.
under the ground where you are.
Coral Quake!
A lot bigger than what the other ones were.
Uh-oh, I think you ran too far.
You can't feel it, only I can feel it.
The dwarves, the darts dug too deep. You know what it awoke.
Starting on you, you definitely feel it the most.
Yep.
And a few feet away from you, an even bigger creature erupts on the ground. Even more spikes and mandibles and chitinous plating.
Whoa.
Oh.
As this huge insectoid creature erupts on the ground. Has a big. It looks pretty similar to the other ones, but it has a much larger and has kind of a bulbous back end.
Oh, that's not good.
A big old
Attack the big
badong.
spot for massive damage.
Baby got back.
And it lets out a shriek as it kind of whips its head back and forth, and two spikes come from the armored plating on its head. One of them towards you, Zyzzyx.
Shoot.
Mm. 14.
14 does not hit. 15.
And the other one's towards you, Murook. But 10 does not hit.
That 10 does not hit. I just batted out of the air with my shield.
Murook's your turn.
Oh wait, doesn't that flaming sphere activate at the end of their turn?
Zyzzyx?
Oh, I
You
did
wanna check
forget
that?
about that. Yeah, at the end of a if you end your turn within 5 feet, then things happen.
Alright.
All right.
Okay, roll for damage.
Yes. 8.
Do they have to do a dexterity save?
Oh yeah, dex save, and so you either take 8 or 4.
DC 14.
They both failed.
Yeah.
Huzzah. They both take 8.
Is Sally grappled? I forget.
Yes,
grappled.
that's
You can tell by the fire.
This is a symbol I use for that. I don't know what it is. Guess it is fire. So it being startled by this flame, it burrows under the ground.
Nope. I
And Murook,
turned to ask.
your turn.
Hey, could
Verikan.
talk to plants?
Huh?
Like, is their spell expired yet? Because the thing just burrowed.
Yeah, but he's who did what?
It's not your turn.
I know. I was asking. Sorry.
I'm not within anything's attack range right now, right?
Not.
Unless something has a 15-foot reach. But I don't see any bugbears with lances.
Yeah, I'm going to actually. Let me see if I can. Let me see how far. Oh, that should be. I should be close enough. Oh yeah, I'm going to move towards this big old fellow over here.
Big
I have a
fellow?
feeling. No, the big old bug fellow.
I am here.
Bob fellow.
Oh,
But before I leave, okay, let me make sure I do this right. I was here. Before I leave, I'm gonna let this. Actually, you know what? No, I can't do that. So I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna make my little flump friend up here in the upper right hand. Yeah, right there. Flump.
I'm back.
I'm back, baby.
All right, and I am going to just attack this big old giant bug because I have a feeling we need to be putting some hurting on it before it starts putting the hurting on us.
When he hits.
And I do it again.
6 damage.
Yay!
11 damage.
I just start going into this thing like it's a tree and I'm a lumberjack.
And you're okay.
Yeah.
Zyzzyx.
All right.
Oh, but before, almost forgot.
Got the flumpins.
Little Mr. Flumpin gets to leave a goodbye present. Oop. 2 damage.
She's just kind of annoyed by that one. Zyzzyx.
Zyzzyx is going to become a big old wolf puppy with full health. Did that do it? Yeah, I'll figure that out. And run up and wave his little paws to his friend and attack using his pack tactics ability. Pack of tactics. And that attack is going to be a bite. For
Does not hit
13. Well, dang it.
Oh no.
Fully hit inspiration.
You got bardic
And
inspiration,
then,
don't you?
as I don't, and then as a bonus action,
I think your bonus
I
action
already did it. It was
transform.
shifting. It was shifting. Yep, you
Yeah.
got me. You caught me. Okay, and then my turn is over.
Sneak one past me.
I tried.
Verikan.
I'm noticing this giant thing, and I figure probably the safest thing, rather than just run over and try to help smash it, I am going to go over here just long enough to cast Bless on all three, on Murook, Dartigan, and Zyzzyx. So
Nice.
as long as I do concentration, which should be for a full minute, you get to add a D4 to any attack roll.
Nice.
And that'll be it. Oh no, not on myself. On Dartigan, Murook, and Zyzzyx.
That's a concentration.
Yes.
So, I think that's what the icon is. Yeah, so a beam of light just up you. You are blessed.
Destroy that foul fiend.
Just try.
Moving on.
I don't have many tricks, so I'm going to dart.
Egan,
Sure.
Plus a D4, you
Does
said,
not
right?
hit.
Was it plus a D4?
yes.
17, does that hit?
That hits.
Okay, it'll do 9 damage.
I knew it would work.
Damage.
Okay. Second dart, same as the fart. 26 for 9 damage, but I'm going to do maneuver. Maneuver was it? I'm going to do another distracting strike to give Murook hopefully will have the next advantage on this thing.
Oh, that'd be fun.
So I will roll a d8. So add another 3 damage to that thing.
Guys are too powerful now.
And I'm going to back up.
So this thing has 10-foot reach.
I figured, so go ahead and give it another attack on me.
It's going to take one of its claws. 14 though.
Nope.
That misses.
Aha! You! Flip him off of him. Back up. That's my turn.
It raises one of its small little arms and goes.
Shake harder,
shakes
boy!
back and forth. Chaka, your turn.
I'm gonna just run up to this guy and then draw out Dragonbane.
No more crossbows for you.
That's right.
It's enough to hit. So you can roll for damage at the same time if you want to. You just have to click on the icon to the rightmost side, I believe.
Yeah, and this one
That's
was
not
one-handed this time.
No, it's two-handed, sorry.
Worth a
You
shot.
can tell it to roll one or the other. But unless you're holding something else, it's going to be two-handed. But it takes 5 damage.
Still alive?
Still alive. Looking bloody.
Alright, as my bonus action, I want to give Bardic Inspiration to Zyzzyx.
Huzzah! Wait, yeah, never mind.
Features. Let's so.
Feature.
Is that bless last? Like, does that bless last until your concentration ends, or does it last one action?
It lasts a full minute with concentration.
Okay. BigFellow, your turn.
All right. So I come up over here, this big old beast, and I do what I did before. I try to clunk it with my warhammer.
16 hits.
And I try to clunk it again.
It's looking pretty bad.
And
But 3
so 3 hits. Is it dead?
Not quite.
All right. So Sally is grappled. 0. Instead of trying to break free, Sally is going to heal itself with repair.
Okay. Yeah, flashbacks when a little man was by the shark.
Yeah, I will not lose another child. And thus concludes my turn.
Yeah, but it's gonna probably take a bite out of Sally. 22.
That does hit.
She takes 10 slashing and 3 acid damage.
So takes the entire heal.
Yeah.
Which was-
Okay, you
Well, that's good.
Water.
You have to heal then.
bought her half a turn.
Yeah, because if she failed to break free, she would have been killed by that attack.
You could have repaired her though. So it's not like she would be dead forever.
We have the
Oh
technology.
no! That shark took away my baby. I'm not letting it happen again.
Verikan behind you, the Ankeg that burrowed rises up, tries to take a bite out of you. 19.
That hits. I knew that's what these were.
Yeah.
Take 9 slashing and 12 acid.
Oh,
And you two are grappled by it, but I also want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
On, roll high.
oh no.
No bliss for me.
Yeah, that goes
You
away.
lose-
That would have
Who's your
been nice
bless?
to have.
Ah, I
Nice.
feel less holy.
I feel more holy.
The light,
Oh,
the light
clouds
that was
cover
shining
up the
down
sun.
just kind of does a, like the light that was shining down just does a rewind. Just goes back up to the like a,
Flickers out like a halogen light.
the queen never got a.
It's the queen. I can tell by her breasts.
Never got a initiative.
Or do we skip her?
Why are you laughing?
It's funny.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I actually didn't give her a initiative.
I thought you were just doing
We figured
with
it.
the,
We figured it was just going with the other bugs.
yeah, on kegs, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was in the same turn, wasn't it? So yeah, I was right. But yeah, it has the same initiative.
That's generally what they recommend doing for similar
Yeah.
creatures.
Good money.
So this thing kind of starts retching.
Do you need a
That's
lozenge? Oh God, no.
An even bigger acid spray than the other ones did. Lands on
I thought you were going to say it wrenches up an even bigger on keg.
I wish. I almost had this thing spew out larva, but
Oh, I see it coming.
Zyzzyx and Murook
Mm-hmm.
make a DC 13 Dex saving throw.
Got it for once.
I crit fail.
So as I jump out of the way, apparently I knock into
Holy cow.
Zyzzyx and knock him right back into the
Yeah.
acid
Zyzzyx,
spray.
you take 22 damage.
Yeah.
Murook, you take 11.
Are you still a wolf?
You saw the burning
I am-
inspiration.
I don't think it'll help.
Should I do something dramatic?
Yes.
Why not?
Okay. I'm going to suggest that both of you use disengage and run.
Hmm. I mean,
Find out.
Oh! Oh!
Oh,
You just found
and
Yes.
want to make a con saving throw. Zyzzyx.
oh yeah, thank you. Good memory.
good steam.
And I have advantage on it, but I'm not gonna need it.
Wow, you just got enough. that little flame sphere is still up.
That is, I can't. I couldn't
roll-
have gotten higher than that.
So roll for damage. You took 22. Wow, 22.
Yeah. Alrighty. Awesome. Damn.
So yes, so roll the sphere damage.
You only needed 2.
Oh yeah, it's half of it, right?
Yeah, it's half. You only needed 11.
Oh,
Still.
I forgot. Yeah.
So 8.
Yeah. So this one, I imagine this flame sphere just kind of enters its mouth and burns his head up. He goes, yeah. He dies.
It's the most coolest, spectacular light show Sally's ever seen.
I don't think Sally's grappled anymore.
Oh, she's good. So Murook and Zyzzyx, you gonna disengage?
Yeah.
I see. I turn. Wait. Can I? I turn around. I hear I get a feeling in the back. I get like a feel. I get like a shiver. I turn around and I look and I see a very strange look in Verikan's eyes. And then I go, we need to, and I turn to Zyzzyx and I go, we need to run. We need to run now. We need to run very far away.
I do that thing where dogs, crook their head to the side when they're listening to you, and one ear's up and one ear's down.
And then I just haul. Let's see, I can run. Okay, since I'm, let's see, let me see how far I can haul ass. Because I excuse my language, but I am 30. Disengage means how far does disengage go? Isn't it like
Easy can,
You don't invoke opportunity attacks unless there is something that overrides that, which generally doesn't happen with most monsters.
But it's the same distance?
You don't get any movement. All it just says is that nobody attacks you when you leave their reach.
That's a standard movement.
Yeah.
No, then I'm just okay. Well, then I'm just gonna go. Whoop. I almost teleport. I move so
Never
fast.
seen an elephant run that fast.
All right.
And I end my turn.
I've never seen an elephant fly.
Which also, unfortunately, means my rage ends.
Because you didn't do damage.
Yep.
Did you take damage, or were you attacked?
You did take it.
I was attacked, but I didn't take damage.
You were attacked.
Oh wait, I
you-
did
you-
take
You
damage.
took 11.
I took 11 damage. Yes, I took
So-
damage.
Yeah, your rage holds.
Oh, cool. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Is
So
it-
I disengage. I move over there, down there by Chaka, and I bonus action to move my sphere and hit the queen.
Why does it just hit the one that's almost dead?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes.
I didn't
Hit the
see.
one.
Oh, I didn't see there was one still
Hit
left.
the one
Okay.
that's at Verikan.
That one's unhurt, isn't it?
No, this one's almost dead.
Yeah. Hit the
I'm
one
gonna-
that's almost dead, so
I'm gonna-
Verikan be ungrappled and free to do what I think he's about to do.
So I'm gonna
Just
move the
it's killing me.
sphere. Okay, boom, to there and back to hit it, and it does
Burn that bitch.
5 damage.
Yay!
Yeah,
This is
it's a
enough.
little tiny fire. It's that big.
This queen is just seeing her children, her soldiers, just die one by one. She is getting angry.
And they're not pleasant deaths. Most of them are burned.
What's this red dot again? I forget.
I don't know.
Wasn't it that? Oh, it was that distraction thing that's already gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if nobody attacked, so when it comes back to my turn, it's
Okay,
that-
so
yeah, we got.
well, Verikan, do your thing.
This is less dramatic than I was expecting, but I thought this one was at full strength, so I was going to hit myself at the same time.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, our first fireball.
yeah!
DC 14.
Yeah, so you're all out of the way.
It's
This thing just sees a fireball just come closer and her eyes get wide. She's able to shield herself with her armored front legs, but she still takes 14 damage as the tents around you just burst into flame.
So it is kind of dramatic. It's like that scene in Gone with the Wind where everything's on fire.
And there's giant bugs.
Yeah.
My favorite scene in Gone with the Wind was when the girl gets injured with that horse sack.
Okay, so Dardagon.
Nobody just wait. Well, at least all right, whatever. I'm going to step up so I'm within 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, a little closer. And I shall, big surprise, dart to the face,
Ghost Train.
doing 8 damage. And then I shall do another dart to the face. Natural 2. So I don't think anything's going to come from that. But I will throw one more with my quick toss maneuver. Getting an 18 as an 18 hit.
18 hits.
I clicked the wrong damage, so don't do that damage. So it'll be 9 damage plus a d8. Plus another 5.
Wow.
This thing seems to have trouble standing on its several legs.
2 bullseyes.
It looks
Someone else can get the 3rd bullseye. I don't have anything awesome to say.
Chaka, your turn. I think we'll finish this thing off.
Yeah, I'm pretty far away, but can I get close to him and just try to use Dragon Bane again?
No, I can't do that.
I can't do that.
That's too far away, but he's too crossbow.
Crossbow. Wait, how close should I get to do crossbow?
Crossbow, I think, is
Well, it
80
doesn't-
feet, so you're fine where you are.
Alright, crossbow.
Uh-oh.
It's not hit though.
Could you retroactively do Bardic Inspiration on herself?
No, she can't do Bardic
Wonderful.
Inspiration herself anyway.
Yeah, wouldn't have helped. Big fellow.
Okay, Chaka, you'll kill the next one. In
Alright.
cold blood.
So let's see
That's a
here.
good attitude.
Great attitude. Big fellow takes out his crossbow. He takes aim. Fires.
Miss.
But he uses his Bardic Inspiration to add to his attack roll. How much do I add to my attack roll?
That is Shaka's. Just so you know.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that.
What?
I was
Did
just,
you use my crossbow?
Yeah.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. I reached the wrong tab.
You wanted to use,
share
Bardic
your
Inspiration?
crossbow.
All right, 20.
Oh, that's way better.
There you go.
No, that hits, and then I want to do crossbow again.
You already did it too.
All right, so I'll use Bardic Inspiration on the first one though. So how many? What, like, it's my roll plus what for Bardic Inspiration?
It doesn't matter though. Of that 5, it's enough to kill it.
All right.
Doesn't very unceremoniously just falls over dead. Yeah.
Sometimes
He's
kills
complete
are boring.
threat.
Yep.
But hey, we got our first fireball of the game.
Yeah,
You think
my original plan was if that was like an untouched one, I was going to get it, the big one, and myself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
That would have been pretty epic.
I want to investigate what this 1S down here is.
What the 1S is? What?
Maybe it's 15.
Well,
Yeah.
I think we found the bugs.
Yeah, how's the rumbling? Is any rumbling still happening?
Except the rumbling in your tummy.
Oh, cast Goodberry. No, I actually unlearned that one.
Yeah, the rumbling. There's no more sound. Oh, what do you mean with the S mark?
Oh, there's something in the map on the bottom right that looks like a 1S or a 15.
Like some sort of elvish.
Right down there.
I'm gonna sit down because I am very ow.
Oh, it looks like whoever made this map didn't take out the 1 square equals 5 feet text.
Oh, we don't see the equal 5 feet, so they left a little bit of it on the map.
Yeah. See that right there?
I sit down next to Verikan. I'm also
It's
feeling kind of out.
it's the fabled 1S free. That's funny.
I
So
guess
where
betting
is
on
it?
sounds just all healed.
I'm gonna just stand on cart up here. Safer.
Maybe we should go to actually. Maybe someone should go talk to the.
Mr. Wester?
Tybor's already
Oh,
over
good.
here. He goes, oh, that was quite a battle. My goodness, my goodness.
He's just sitting back
No.
eating popcorn watching.
Yeah. I think I'll sell some of these giant monster parts and make up for some of the lost profit.
Well,
You know,
if you
because
owned them,
everyone died.
if you owned them, you would. But I believe we have claim to the rights of the carcass.
He pulls out a little sheet of paper and goes, well, this property is owned by the city of Neverwinter. So, sorry.
I take a look at the document. Is it notarized?
Every T and every I is crossed and dotted.
I don't like this guy.
Freaking red tape
Well,
bullshit. I just stomp off.
But I will gladly sign for your goods.
Yeah,
That's it.
sign here. We killed your stuff.
Yeah. Real quick forgery kit.
If you could you leave us a good review? We'll send you. The company will send you a.
It's like I need to hire another crew, and that's going to get pain.
True.
We work cheaper
Well,
than the Ravens, remember this.
and hey, you're alive. They're not.
So, just how many people were you responsible for who are now dead? I straight up asked him to his face.
Wow.
He's just
We'll
kind of
take
looking over the carcass, kind of poking around. He's offhandedly message, 13, about 14.
Oh, well. You probably should inform their families.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Yes.
I am really just clenching my fist for this guy's disdain.
I go over to Darty and I go, it's not worth it. He's not worth it.
No one would know.
You know, maybe they lost 15 people and it's not 14. I mean, no,
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
He's probably a con.
He does ask a question. It says, it's like this whole thing started when like some of our scouts like spotted a bunch of half-orcs kind of roaming around the woods. You wouldn't have to know anything about that, would you?
Oh, you mean the Cult of Talos?
Was that what they're called? Yeah, a few of them saw him hanging around that cabin that's now a pile of ruin one night.
Well, you don't have to worry about them anymore. I already conveniently took care of them.
Has the party already been to said cabin and I just wasn't here as a player?
No,
Or is
That's where you found the totems.
Okay.
Those
Oh,
are-
that cabin. Okay, that's what you mean.
but yes, the Cult of Talos in the local area has been pacified. Yes, that's the word.
Oh, they're all over. I doubt you got all of them.
No, but we got a good chunk. We got at least
the
a good
region.
chunk of them.
Yeah, the region has been sort of cleansed of their cultiness.
Speaking of that, we do. How would you be? Would you be interested in some very shocking pork?
Yeah, some like leftover jerky. You just hear him murmur. It's like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get in contact with my folks at Neverwinter, get men, get some protection in case anything like this happens again. He just seems preoccupied in the bureaucracy of it all.
I'm going to be casting a prayer for healing while they're talking.
Sure.
17 health to everybody.
Yay!
Yeah, I go back up by 1 HP.
Hey,
I
I'm
am
almost.
physically disgusted by Wester, and I'm just like, we really gotta do something about the other Wester as well. Anyway,
Yeah, say hi to my half brother for me.
Yeah, hopefully we got them
I'll
all,
be
and
more than
none
glad.
will come back out in the night, because I hear they mostly come at night. Mostly. I just start
Mostly.
walking back to the Ox, unloading the provisions.
All right.
Sally just walks up to Mr. Wester and just gives him a stare that conveys all of the disgust that she feels within, and then walks away.
He just goes, ugh.
I give Sally a nice pat on the head.
Okay.
I wonder how he intends to actually move any of them.
Well, it's
Not our problem.
Yep.
I think
He'll
it's
probably realize the predicament he's in after the like reality will set in a few minutes when you guys leave. He's out here all alone.
Fades away.
Yeah.
Maybe some of his men are alive.
And the second after he realizes that, there's a quiet howl in the distance.
but we are already on our way, and so he's there by himself, and we are not. We turn a blind eye or a blind ear in this case.
Let's head back via Falcon's Lodge. If we need to rest up and get supplies, we could probably do it there, and then we can head back to Phandalin.
Yeah, you can also rest up at the Dragon Barrow. I hear there's a great party going on there.
Yeah.
The nightlights.
We don't need to roleplay that if there's nothing
remember,
interesting there.
You do have one more area to go in the woods, and that's the Woodland Manse.
Oh, have we not been there yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, so yeah.
So let's go back to Falcon's Lodge and rest up, because that was a rough battle.
Ow.
I came out doing
Just
pretty well.
To remind you.
What is Woodland Manse? If we know what it is.
Yes, just to remind you.
Orcs have fallen into the way of evil spellcasters in Neverwinter Wood and have been sighted in growing numbers near Falcon's hunting lodge. The spellcasters dwell in a ruined manse. Falcon needs someone to make a preemptive strike.
Do you know what a manse is?
It's a raider.
A manse is I'm guessing it's like a house of some sort, or a small castle.
I think it looks it up. It's almost like a monastery. Like where
manse is a clergy
priests.
house inhabited by or formerly inhabited by a minister, usually in the context of Presbyterian, Methodist, Baptist, and other Christian traditions. So
Thank
it's,
you.
Oh, in this case, Falcon would have told you that there were some wizards that lived out there.
it's an old religious hovel that has been taken over by orcs and wizards.
Do you think we have time to rest before, or?
Well, yeah, what time?
That
do
is.
What time
it's
do we
a-
already sit down?
You reach the hunting lodge well into the night. And Xanth is no longer there.
My God, they ate him.
That we are now lesser for it.
Chaka looks on the ground to see if she can track his footsteps.
Yeah, you can see some horse force fields leading out to the
Unshoed. That's how you
bridge.
know they're his.
Yeah. But Corwin the butler just seems annoyed he had to get up around his bedtime. Let you guys in.
Well, maybe if you gave us a key.
I don't think that's how that works.
Falcon once again welcomes you. He goes, the third night in a row I get to spend with you nice people. Your Lizardfolk kin are resting well in the guest rooms.
Very good.
Good,
good.
I will ask, when you return to Phandalin, they can't stay here. I'm sure you understand.
Oh. Well, I guess that makes sense.
I don't really understand, but I have no qualms against it, so...
Yeah. So, Falcon, you know that logging camp we were just at?
Oh, yes.
have
Rather,
to
probably rather
you-
uneventful.
Do you have any friends or family there?
I knew a few of the workers there. They weren't relatives, but
That's true. You knew them, yeah.
You knew them.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they seem to have come down with a case of bug. Giant bug, in fact.
Giant bug.
Giant acid spewing bug. Clarify that. The only person left, I believe, was the owner and
Wester.
Wester, and everyone else was dead. My condolences for your loss.
He kind of thinks and goes, giant bugs.
Underground bug-looking things. They could burrow.
There is, this is Neverwinter Woods. There's a form of abominations and monstrosities.
Well, one of them had a very, one of them was bigger than the others and had a very bulging end to them.
Very feminine.
It kind of clicks. Yeah, very curvaceous. It kind of clicks and says, the uncrogs, or the hydralisks.
Yes. Okay. Well, we took care of them, however, but...
Well, that seems very odd of them. I know a little of their let's say society, but of their kind of hive structure. They usually don't leave their hive unless they're forming a new one.
Well,
and you mentioned the queen, right? It's very unusual for it only happens like every 10 or 15 years or so when they develop a new hive.
Well,
they're cicadas?
The owner did say that he didn't notice that there were half orcs at the camp beforehand. Some
more Talos cultists.
Yes. But we've taken care of them. We've taken care of the major problem of them for the time being, I hope. But
usually when you see one of them sneaking around, they're usually performing some sort of ritual or something.
Well, we killed, 4 of them, what appeared to be the mother queen, and then 12 eggs?
Yeah.
Well, that seems to be a scouting party that was trying to form a new nest. Still unusual,
though. Hopefully they don't send another scouting party. But as it is, the owner is out there by himself,
looking to rebuild. We don't really care about him.
He's a jerk.
Yeah.
Yes, he showed very little concern for his underlings. As
Very little
Yeah.
remorse.
Yeah, I don't care much for him either, but logging camp does provide a necessary wood to rebuild parts of Neverwinter destroyed a couple years back.
now, once we head back to town, I'm sure his half brother will send somebody out to make sure he is safe.
Probably gonna be a Stone Cold Reaver.
Ugh.
Well, again,
Here's the
once
word.
again,
Here's the word Stone Cold Reaver.
What word?
He goes, how do you know about them?
oh,
On our town.
they've basically taken over the town, but for all intents and purposes.
They're a
Harbin, just let it
protected
happen.
militia.
Harbin, just let it happen.
I mean, he kind of lets
Pretty
everything
much.
happen
Yeah,
from the
pretty much.
from the inside of his house, which he never comes out of.
I don't think we've.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen like maybe 5-10 minutes of the man.
He came
Outside
out
of
once
his
to
house.
announce them. That's the only time he came out, to announce them.
Listen, don't trust those guys.
Way ahead of you.
Wester's completely untrustworthy.
Completely.
Well, he's not very trustworthy, but don't trust anyone calling themselves Stone Cold Reaver.
Again, way ahead of you on that one.
I'm sure they put on a friendly enough facade when they entered the town.
Yeah.
Well, we had to drag him out of the bar first time we saw him.
Bunch of drunks.
Had the mistake of not a few weeks ago. They actually came through the forest here. Them and their like a few of their leaders and a handful of their mooks.
What were they doing? Were they harassing you guys?
Yeah, well, it made a mess of my my dining hall here. Basically, banned them. Their leader, Kalia, Helena, has a bit of a silver tongue.
A literal silver tongue?
I think he's being metaphorical there.
Oh.
Yeah, metaphor.
Jedediah Springfield. But we will watch out for them. Yeah, they're not some no goodies.
We have a feeling they have ulterior motives, what they've been doing.
Yeah, it was just a few days after Cryovane flew over the forest for the first time. When they filled up.
Oh, one could think that they are attempting to follow the destruction of the dragon for their own nefarious means.
Yeah, remember
That or they're
Listen, if you ask me, they're probably trying to take advantage of people's fears.
Kind of what I meant.
And
but yes,
Wester,
yes.
Wester was more than welcome. Basically, give them police powers in your Fandolin.
I know.
Basically,
We
right
were
under
there.
his nose.
I know we were
Sure,
there. And you
surprised
weren't.
Surprised you guys didn't stop them.
well, we were kind of busy at the time.
We have,
That's
we,
true.
we have documents of their finances if we do wish to ruin them.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll be interested to
Wait.
see it. Interested
Hold
to
on.
see that. Hand it over.
Wait, what?
When
did that happen?
I hand over duplicates of their money dealings that we copied when we were sneaking around their rooms.
Oh, that's right. You made a copy of it.
Oh,
Murook was sleeping. He wouldn't have any part of it.
wait, what? What do you mean sneak? What do you mean? Did y'all do
Okay,
something
they're
while I was
bad
sleeping?
people. They are bad people, and they were probably going to kill you at some point. So it's okay that we were sneaking around.
Yeah, okay. I'm not too happy. I'm not too happy I don't know about it, but I understand in hindsight.
Yeah, he kind of looks this over and he goes, "Yeah, see here how they're charging for protection,
Racketeering.
like protection to transport goods to Neverwinter on top of the normal fee. Like they're gonna bleed that town dry,
Well,
and they'll be the only ones left to."
We really gotta get somebody who is treasurer who is not the town master.
but also, we've seen what their protection entails, and it is not worth it.
Yeah.
Their protection entails turning tail.
Nice.
Pretty much.
Now I've been enjoying the past couple days, like the last day of sunshine, and I know for a fact that there's one big last holdout of those Talos orcs hiding in the manse a few miles away. So all this may start all over again if someone doesn't take care of that. So
we were going to head that way tomorrow. We were going to rest
I
up
knew
tonight.
you would. You adventurers, you.
Yes,
Yeah.
but after having dealt with a nest of giant bugs,
Oh no! Yeah.
I think that's a full day. So.
We didn't really deal with the nest. We dealt with the. Well, I guess if they turn the room into the nest.
And we dealt with the queen.
Yeah.
We dealt with a queen.
A queen.
But you know what? We delivered the supplies. He signed for it.
He did sign for it.
It's no longer our problem.
Yeah, that's the spirit. No longer your problem.
We're heroes, you know.
Yeah. You guys need a name. You know, if you're going to be heroes, you guys need a name.
Oh man,
you've got a point there.
Hmm.
I kind of gather.
Not their problem.
Actually, I kind of gather everybody up into like a huddle, and we just kind of.
Didn't I come up with the name like 2 weeks ago?
You did. I liked it.
I forget what it was.
I forgot what it was too. Would you mind? Would you care to remind?
It was the Fandeliers.
Fandeliers, yes.
You know what? I like it.
The Fandalorians.
I like that even better.
Fandalorians.
Fandalorians.
West Langolier.
This is the way.
This is the
the way.
And I point. It's that way. That's the way.
It's the way.
Okay, but yes, but we are the Fandalorians.
When Sally dies, the next one's gonna be called
Falcon goes, Fandalorians. I like that one.
And this is
like
the child.
that.
I point to Sally.
Falcon takes a look at him. Sally notices her necklace. And he goes, I would destroy those as soon as possible.
Sally looks shocked and appalled. These are her new treasures.
Would you care to explain why we need to destroy him so that Sally knows why?
She's just a robot. I don't know what. Oh, you mean the necklace?
That's definitely Talos ritual totems. And they appear to be little people. I imagine those were the dead loggers. And the Onkegs were attracted to them.
Wait,
So
that's an
Sally
Onkeg?
put dead people around her neck?
That's an Onkeg magnet?
Yes, but only for the people that it was bewitched to.
Oh, so it's completely fine now.
Well, I
Better
mean,
safe than sorry.
but I think, well,
You get any of your blood on that, you might have a problem. Listen, I've been around these cultists for a while. I
Sally,
know their stuff when I see them.
I've
Sally,
been down.
Can we destroy your necklace? We will make you a new necklace of people.
Sally looks at me, BigFellow, and BigFellow bends down, and Sally gestures like she's whispering into his ear. Sally will definitely destroy these if you agree to give her a lock of Pell's hair, for she has lost the last bit.
Why did you have a piece of Pell's hair?
I don't,
She took some at one point, I remember.
Falcon. I don't think you want to know the answer to that.
Hey,
No,
pal?
I don't.
Pell.
Do a favor while you're in my state. Is just leave the poor boy alone. He's been through a lot.
I will.
I'm already over there. Pell. You want to make a gold?
He's probably sleeping in his room at this
No.
point.
I go up to his
Wait,
room.
like wake him up. Wake him up.
Knock.
Hey,
Pal, I know it's the middle of the night, but you want to make a gold?
But Falcon has an idea. A few of the stuffed heads around his lounge are kind of orc heads, including some that are half orcs. And he takes the tusk out of three of them. And he spends some time and he makes a necklace out of the orc bone, of the orc tusk. And he hands it to Sally.
Sally gleefully accepts it and makes an exchange, one necklace for another.
Ah, very good. He just
She
takes the
puts it around
twigs
her
and
neck.
snaps.
Yeah.
He
She puts it around
takes
her
the
neck and-
twig. But
Sorry, she puts it around her neck and she does a twirl like one of those people in Animal Crossing when they wear something cool. Like one of those little earrings.
As soon as this happens, I
Falcon.
walk back, and I've got like a big chunk of scalp. And I'm like, all right,
No,
I got
you
it.
don't.
It wasn't easy, but I
No,
got a
you
piece.
don't.
no, you don't. Falcon takes the twig
Where did I
totems and
get this
snaps
from?
them. He snaps them in two, and you hear a faint little scream go.
Oh my god.
Yep. He's bewitched. I tell you, he just tosses it over his shoulder. He goes, well, 3 nights in a row of whining and dining. Gonna have to call it in early tonight.
It is a good night to.
Hey, are you a man of darts? Do you have any dart boards around?
Dartboard, but there's probably one hanging up in the dining area. That's where they kind of play games.
Can I go take a look at it?
Be my guest.
Okay, go up. I basically just take every dart there because I need a refill.
He's just watching you.
Yeah.
You gonna throw those, son?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like into the dartboard?
Yeah. No, they're dull. I need to sharpen them.
They haven't been used in quite some time. I find that hard.
That's why they're dull. You need to keep using them, otherwise they get dull.
Put the darts back, boy.
Put them back. But I pocket one.
Didn't Zyzzyx give you like 12 of them?
Yeah, and I threw like 7 of them. I try to pocket one with the sleight of hand.
It just falls on the ground.
Just out of curiosity, how much would one dart cost?
Darts aren't that much. I'm just not at town.
I know, but I'm asking.
I'm looking it up right now. 5 copper for a single dart. So, you know.
Oh yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
Because I was kind of wondering if I should start keep. And you have someone who can make darts for you, whatever you want.
That's okay. Well,
as long as you ask nicely.
Yeah, can I? I will go ahead and then ask the folks nicely for some more darts, if I can. Lizardfolk.
There
Guys,
you go.
remember how you made me some darts? Well, I had to go throw them in a big old bug so he wouldn't eat Zyzzyx. Can you make me some more?
There's certain Zyzzyx handle the problem.
We're running out of bones of our fallen comrades.
One of them removes their tail.
It's up to you, Joe.
So
if you want to give me
sacrifice
darts.
one of our own for your dart now.
You're just.
And before Falcon retires, he reminds you that if you finally get rid of those orcs in the manse, he has some elven boots he can trade. He can give you as a reward.
Wasn't that the reward for the Talos thing?
No, it's for
Oh, free shoes.
No.
Guess they were made by elves from a shoemaker who has could make his own.
Is that sweet still available?
I think a lot of the lizard folks are hanging out there.
All right.
Yeah, they all.
So one of you needs to pay another 10 gold.
Zyzzyx, I got the first one. You get this one.
All right.
They're your family.
It's true, but
You are their leader.
I am.
Tell them to make a gold out of bone or something. I don't know.
No.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Can they do that?
Even if they could, I'd tell you it's a bad idea. The last thing you want.
That's all you want to do, then that was the session.
Yay!